My precious child, stop for a moment and listen closely to me. This is not just another random message passing through your day. This is not something meaningless that you can ignore and forget a few seconds later. I need your attention right now because what I am about to say comes directly from my heart to yours. You have been rushing through life for so long. You wake up carrying worries. You go to sleep carrying fear. Your mind rarely rests. Your heart rarely feels safe. And even though you smile in front of people, deep inside, there are battles no one truly understands. But I understand them. I have seen every hidden tear you wiped away before anyone noticed. I have watched the moments when your chest felt heavy and you did not know how to explain the pain inside you. I know about the nights when you stared at the ceiling wondering if things would ever get better. I know about the silent prayers you whispered when you felt weak, exhausted, and completely alone. And my child, hear me clearly now. You were never alone. Not for 1 second. Even during the moments when you questioned me, even when you asked, God, where are you? I was still beside you. I was holding you together when your heart felt like it was falling apart. I was protecting you from things you never even saw. I was giving you strength to survive days that should have broken you completely. You may feel forgotten by people. You may feel abandoned by the world. But you have never been abandoned by me. I need you to understand something very important today. There are heavy chains wrapped around your heart right now. Chains of fear. Chains of regret. Chains of guilt. Chains created by painful memories that refuse to let you rest. You keep replaying old wounds in your mind. You keep carrying conversations that hurt you years ago. You keep punishing yourself for mistakes I already wanted to forgive. And little by little, those burdens have stolen your peace. That was never my plan for you. I did not create you to live trapped in anxiety. I did not create you to wake up every day feeling unworthy. I did not create you to constantly believe you are not enough. Those thoughts did not come from me. The enemy has spent a long time whispering lies into your heart. He keeps reminding you of your failures. He keeps trying to convince you that your past defines your future. He wants you to believe that you are too broken to be healed, too damaged to be loved, too far away to come be a CK to me. But listen to my voice now instead of those lies. You are still mine. Your mistakes did not cancel my love for you. Your failures did not erase your value. Your brokenness does not scare me away. In fact, I am reaching for you right now in the middle of your pain. My beloved child, the world around you is changing quickly. People place their hope in temporary things. They trust money, approval, distractions, relationships, and worldly comfort to save them. But those things cannot heal the emptiness inside the soul. A shaking is coming into many lives. Things people depended on will suddenly fail them. False comfort will collapse. Empty promises will disappear. But those who stay close to me will not be destroyed. If your heart stays anchored in me, you will stand strong even during the storm. I will guide you. I will protect you. I will give you peace that the world cannot understand. So please, stop holding so tightly to the pain that keeps hurting you. Let go of the bitterness. Let go of the shame. Let go of the fear that tells you your future will never change. You do not have to carry everything alone anymore. Bring those burdens to me. Bring me the heartbreak. Bring me the disappointment. Bring me the confusion. Bring me the exhaustion you keep hiding from everyone else. Lay it all before me. Because I am ready to heal you. I am ready to restore the parts of your heart that life has damaged. I am ready to breathe peace back into your soul. I am ready to remind you who you truly are. You are not worthless. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are deeply loved. Even now, while you are hearing these words, I want you to feel my presence around you. That calmness beginning to rise inside your heart, the gentle feeling pulling you closer to hope, that is not an accident. That is me. I am reaching into the deepest places of your soul right now. I am touching the wounds you tried to hide from everyone else. I know the betrayal you experienced. I know the disappointment that changed you. I know the people who spoke harsh words over your life and made you question your worth. You still carry some of those voices inside your head today. But their words do not define you. My voice defines you. And I say that you are precious. I say that your life has meaning. I say that your future still matters. I say that your story is not over. My child, you have spent too much time believing that you must fix yourself before owning to me. You keep thinking you need to become perfect first. You think you must hide your struggles, clean up your life completely, and pretend everything is fine before you can approach me. But that is not what I want. Come to me exactly as you are. Come tired. Come confused. Come broken. Come anxious. Come discouraged. Just come to me. Do not hide your scars from the one who already sees them. Do not hide your tears from the one who already counts them. Do not hide your pain from the one who can heal it. I am not asking you for perfection. I am asking for your heart. Trust me enough to place your life in my hands. Trust me enough to believe that I can still create something beautiful from the broken pieces. Because I can. I can restore what pain destroyed. I can heal wounds that seem impossible to heal. I can open doors that looked permanently closed. I can rebuild the hope you lost. But you must stop listening to fear. Fear has kept you trapped for too long. Fear has convinced you to expect disappointment. Fear has stolen your joy before blessings even had the chance to arrive. And today, I want those chains broken. I want you to stop believing that darkness will always win. I want you to stop believing that your life will never change. I want you to stop carrying guilt for things I already wanted to forgive. My mercy is bigger than your mistakes. My grace is stronger than your past. My love for you has never weakened. Even during the moments when you walked away from me, even during the seasons when you ignored my voice, I still waited patiently for you. I never stopped loving you. And I am still calling you back now. Not with anger. Not with condemnation. But with love. Deep, patient, endless love. So take a deep breath right now, my child. You do not have to keep fighting alone anymore. I am here. And if you let me, I will walk beside you through every storm, every fear, every uncertain moment ahead. Your healing begins the moment you stop running from me and finally allow my love to reach your heart. My beloved child, stay with me a little longer. There is still more your heart needs to hear. You have carried silent pain for so long that sometimes even you forget how heavy it has become. You learned how to smile while hurting. You learned how to keep moving while exhausted. You learned how to tell people you were fine while your soul quietly cried for help. But I saw everything. I saw the moments when loneliness raw pat around your heart late at night. I saw the fear you tried to hide from everyone around you. I saw the disappointment that slowly stole your confidence. And I saw the times when you almost gave up completely. Yet somehow, you are still here. Do you know why? Because I never stopped holding on to you. There were moments when you thought life would crush you completely, but my hand was still covering you. There were dangers you never noticed because I protected you before they reached you. There were battles happening around you spiritually that you could not see, and still I stood beside you. You may not understand everything that has happened in your life, but please understand this: nothing you went through was unseen by me. Not one tear, not one heartbreak, not one lonely night. I was there through all of it. My child, I know there are questions inside your heart that still hurt deeply. Questions you have asked me over and over again. Why did they leave? Why did I go through that pain? Why did I lose something I loved so much? Why did life become so heavy? I heard every question. And even when you felt frustrated with me, I did not turn away from you. I stayed close because I understood your pain better than anyone else ever could. Sometimes you think silence means I abandoned you. But often, I was working quietly in ways you could not yet understand. While you thought nothing was changing, I was protecting your future. While you thought your prayers were unanswered, I was preparing the right moment. You see only a small piece of the story. I see the whole picture. That is why you must trust me even when life feels confusing. My precious child, there is another burden weighing down your heart right now, and it is unforgiveness. You have been hurt deeply by people. Some betrayed your trust. Some abandoned you when you needed them most. Some spoke words that wounded your spirit for years. And because of that pain, your heart built walls. You told yourself those walls would protect you. You believed holding on to anger would keep you safe from being hurt again. But instead, it has exhausted your soul. Bitterness is becoming a prison around your heart. I do not want you trapped there anymore. Forgiveness does not mean what happened was acceptable. It does not mean your pain was small. It does not erase the wrong that was done to you. Forgiveness means releasing yourself from the chains connected to that pain. You cannot move freely into your future while dragging the weight of old wounds behind you. So give those hurts to me now. Give me the names you still replay in your thoughts. Give me the memories that still make your chest tighten. Give me the disappointment that still feels unresolved. Let me carry it for you. Because you were never meant to carry all this pain alone. My child, a new season is beginning in your life even if you cannot fully see it yet. Something is shifting spiritually around you. The heaviness you have carried will not remain forever. The sadness that stayed over your heart for years is beginning to break. The hopelessness that whispered lies to your mind is losing its power. I am bringing healing closer to you. And yes, there will still be challenges ahead. The enemy will still try to discourage you. He will remind you of your past. He will whisper that you are not worthy of peace. He will try to convince you that change is impossible. But do not listen to those lies anymore. Stand firm in my truth instead. You belong to me. Your life is not an accident. Your future is not hopeless. Your story is not finished. I still have plans for your life. There are blessings you have not seen yet. There are doors I am preparing to open. There are relationships I am healing. There are opportunities one am arranging behind the scenes. What feels delayed is not denied. Trust my timing. I know waiting has been difficult for you. I know there were moments when you almost stopped believing anything good could happen anymore. But I need you to hold on a little longer. Do not let temporary pain convince you that your future is empty. Some of the greatest breakthroughs arrive after the hardest seasons. And your season is beginning to change. My child, I also want you to stop punishing yourself for your past. You replay old mistakes again and again in your mind. You speak harshly to yourself. You carry guilt for things that already happened years ago. But hear me carefully. If I am willing to forgive you, why do you refuse to forgive yourself? You are not the same person you once were. Pain changed you. Experience changed you. Growth changed you. Stop chaining yourself to an old version of your life. I am calling you forward now, not backward. You cannot step into healing while constantly staring at old wounds. You cannot fully receive peace while holding tightly to shame. Let it go. My grace is enough for you. My mercy is still covering you. And no mistake you have ever made is stronger than my love. My beloved child, some of you listening to these words have felt distant from me for a long time. You searched for comfort in temporary things. You tried filling the emptiness with distractions, relationships, entertainment, or worldly pleasures. But nothing truly satisfied the ache inside your soul. Because your soul was created for me. And no temporary comfort can replace eternal love. Still, even during the seasons when you wandered away, I never stopped waiting for you. I never looked at you with hatred. I never gave up on you. I never stopped calling your name. And today my arms are still open. Come back to me. Not tomorrow. Not someday in the future. Right now. Come back with all your flaws. Come back with all your confusion. Come back even if your faith feels weak. Because I can strengthen what feels weak. I can restore what feels dead. I can breathe life into the parts of you that stopped believing. My child, I know you are tired. Tired of struggling. Tired of carrying emotional weight. Tired of pretending to be strong all the time. Tired of trying to fix everything on your own. You were never meant to live without me. That is why your soul feels restless when you try to carry life alone. But if you surrender your fears to me, I will give you peace that does not depend on circumstances. I will become your strength when you feel weak. I will guide you when your future feels uncertain. You do not need to know every answer right now. You only need to trust the one who already sees tomorrow. I am already standing in your future. I already know the doors that will open. I already know the people who will enter your life. I already know the miracles you cannot imagine yet. So stop living as if hope is gone. Hope is still alive. And I am still working. My precious child, I also want you to understand how valuable you truly are. The world may have made you feel invisible. People may have overlooked you. Some may have treated you as if your feelings did not matter. But to me, you are precious beyond words. There has never been another person exactly like you. Your life carries purpose. Your voice matters. Your existence matters. Even when you feel small, you are still deeply important to me. I created you intentionally. I placed gifts inside you for a reason. And the pain you survived will one day become part of someone else's healing too. Nothing in your life has been wasted. Not the tears. Not the heartbreak. Not the waiting seasons. I can use all of it for something beautiful. So do not give up now. You are closer to healing than you realize. You are closer to peace than you think. And if you continue walking with me, one day you will look back and realize that the season which almost broke you actually became the season that transformed you forever. My beloved child, you are still here with me, and that matters more than you realize. Out of all the distractions pulling at your attention, out of all the noise surrounding your life, you stayed long enough to hear my voice. And that alone is already changing something inside you. I know your heart is softening now. I know the walls you built over the years are beginning to crack. I know there is a part of you that wants to believe again, even after everything you have been through. And I want you to know something clearly. I am not disappointed in you. You may be disappointed in yourself. People may have judged you harshly. Life may have convinced you that you failed too many times. But that is not how I see you. When I look at you, I do not only see your mistakes. I see the person I created with love and purpose. I see the heart that kept surviving even after unbearable pain. I see the soul that still longs for peace after carrying fear for so long. And my child, I am proud that you are still standing. You may not feel strong right now, but you survived things that once made you think you would never recover. You made it through nights that almost broke your spirit completely. You endured disappointments that changed the way you see the world. And still, you are here. That means your story is not over. Please stop believing that your life has no meaning. Stop believing the lie that you are too damaged to become something beautiful. I can still restore everything. I can restore your joy. I can restore your hope. I can restore your confidence. I can restore the peace that anxiety tried to steal from you. Nothing is impossible for me. Even the broken pieces of your life can become something beautiful in my hands. My precious child, there are dreams inside your heart that you buried a long time ago. Dreams you stopped talking about because disappointment hurt too much. Dreams you convinced yourself would never happen. But I have not forgotten them. I remember every prayer you whispered years ago. I remember the things you hoped for before fear made you stop believing. And I want you to understand this clearly today. It is not too late for you. You may feel like time has passed you by. You may feel like life moved forward while you stayed stuck in pain. But I am the God who restores lost things. I am the God who brings life back into hopeless places. I am the God who opens doors nobody else can open. So do not bury your faith yet. Do not assume your best days are behind you. Your future is still being written. My child, I know trust has become difficult for you. People broke promises. People walked away. People said they loved you and then left scars behind. Because of that pain, your heart became careful. You learned to expect disappointment before hope. But I am not like people. Human love can fail. Human promises can break. Human loyalty can disappear overnight. But my love remains constant. When I say I will never leave you, I mean it. When I say I will walk beside you through every storm, I mean it. When I say you are loved unconditionally, I mean it forever. I do not change when your emotions change. I do not abandon you when life becomes difficult. I do not stop caring when you struggle. My love is steady even during your worst moments. That is why you can trust me with your future. You do not need to carry tomorrow's fears anymore. I am already there. I already know what is ahead of you. I already know the challenges, the victories, the lessons, and the blessings waiting along your path. And I promise you this, you will not face them alone. My beloved child, I know there were moments when you wanted to give up completely. Moments when the exhaustion became so overwhelming that you wondered if life would ever feel light again. Moments when darkness whispered that things would never improve. Moments when hopelessness sat heavily on your chest. But that voice did not come from me. I am the voice that calls you forward. I am the voice that reminds you there is still purpose ahead. I am the voice that breathes life back into tired hearts. And I am telling you now, do not quit. There is still beauty waiting for you. There are still moments ahead that will make your heart smile again. There are still prayers that will be answered in ways you cannot imagine yet. There are still people you are meant to help, encourage, and inspire through your story. Your pain was not meaningless. The battles you survived gave you compassion. The tears you cried gave you understanding. The darkness you walked through taught you how to recognize light. One day, someone else will survive because of the strength you gained during this season. Nothing you endured was wasted. My child, I also want you to stop carrying shame. Shame has kept you hiding for too long. It keeps telling you that you are unworthy of love, unworthy of healing, unworthy of peace. But shame is not from me. I already knew every flaw, every weakness, every failure before I called you mine. And I still chose to love you completely. You do not have to earn my love. You already have it. You do not need to become perfect before approaching me. You simply need to come honestly. Come with your fears. Come with your struggles. Come with your questions. Come with your scars. And let me heal you little by little. Healing is not always instant. Sometimes it happens slowly, gently, one step at a time. But if you stay close to me, you will heal. The anxiety will not control you forever. The heartbreak will not define you forever. The sadness will not consume you forever. This season is not permanent. Light is coming. My precious child, even now while you hear these words, something inside you is changing. The heaviness is beginning to loosen. The fear is beginning to lose its grip. The hopelessness is beginning to fade. That is my presence touching your heart. Do not ignore it. Hold on to this moment. Because this is the beginning of a new chapter for you. Not tomorrow. Not someday far away. Now. Right now. This is the moment where healing begins. This is the moment where peace enters places fear once ruled. This is the moment where your heart finally starts believing that better days are still possible. And they are. I know you cannot see the full picture yet. I know there are still unanswered questions. I know there are still wounds healing inside you. But trust me anyway. Trust me when life feels uncertain. Trust me when fear tries to return. Trust me when the waiting becomes difficult. Because I have never stopped working on your behalf. Even during the silent seasons, I was preparing something greater than you realized. My child, before this message ends, I want you to remember one final truth. You are deeply loved. Not because of your achievements. Not because of your perfection. Not because you always got everything right. You are loved simply because you are mine. Nothing can erase that love. Nothing can weaken it. Nothing can separate you from it. So stop running from the love that has been chasing you your entire life. Open your heart fully now. Let peace enter. Let healing enter. Let hope return again. And as you move forward from this moment, remember that I am still walking beside you. When you wake up tomorrow, I will still be there. When fear tries to return, I will still be there. When you feel weak, I will still be there. When you succeed, when you struggle, when you cry, when you smile, I will still be there. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. You are my beloved child. And your new beginning starts now. Before we finish, let us pray together. Dear Jesus, thank you for never giving up on me even during the moments when I felt lost and broken. Thank you for loving me through every fear, every mistake, and every painful season of my life. Today I surrender my worries, my anxiety, my guilt, and my pain into your hands. Please heal the places inside me that still hurt deeply. Bring peace to my mind and strength to my heart. Help me trust you even when life feels uncertain. Remind me every single day that I am never alone because your presence is always with me. Teach me to walk in faith instead of fear. Teach me to let go of the past and step confidently into the future you prepared for me. Fill my heart with hope again. Restore my joy. Restore my peace. Restore the dreams I thought were gone forever. Thank you for your endless mercy and unconditional love. Thank you for staying beside me through every storm. I believe better days are ahead, and I place my future completely in your hands. In your holy name, amen. If this message touched your heart today, type amen and share this message with someone who needs encouragement right now.